Nicely intercepted. Ashley Young gets over and intercepts. Harrison. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I would have to say the Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen. I think he's someone who can be a target man and a poacher all in one, Peter. I think he's very good with his back to goal. He has a lovely first touch. And at the same time, he's got the pace to run behind defensive lines. And it's very difficult to see any weaknesses in his game. The complete package.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. They get a throw in. Ghana. Idrissa Gueye. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Palmer. That is good alertness. Ghana. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Beto. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Barcola. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Alcaraz. Has a look and plays it forward. Out to the right. Messi. Keane tries to clear.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Now it's Messi. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Palmer. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Can he put it away? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kimmich. Zaire Emery. And here's Osimhen. Palmer! This is their second corner of the game. Soboslai with the short one. Can he finish? That's going to go a long way. It's a throw-in. It's not an especially good pass, that. Upamecano. And Hernandez. Zaire Emery plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Gets his pass away. Gets his head to it! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Kimmich. Szoboszlai. Palmer. And Zaire Emery. It's Kimmich. Messi. Turns back here, probably the best option. And that's gone loose. Oh, he's been caught napping! He is through here! Mikolenko. He gets big! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And that has been cleared. It's Gueye! Defending of the desperate variety. There's the shot! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Barcola. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Keane. That's a throw. Oh, well played, well played. That's headed upfield. Mikolenko made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Real chance! Superb goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Oh, well played. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Barcola. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Messi. Szoboszlai. Messi. Very nicely done. And Ndiaye gets rid without sophistication. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Cleared without complication. Manchester United are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Osimhen! And that was very necessary. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
He's had a hit! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Alcaraz. Ashley Young. Oh, such a clever touch. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Petro. Coming on to replace him is
Calvert-Lewin.
Calvert-Lewin.
Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Calvert-Lewin might just make this. Pedri. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Osimhen! Mykolenko. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having...
Osimhen! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
After 72
The changes then in quick succession.
Number 45.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Number
Good spot,
24.
he's seen the run.
Number 10.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Garner. And it's Doucouré. Ashley Young. He's looking to set free a runner. And the keeper's given it away. He's free, he has got space. Osimhen! Oh, taken with style. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Well, there was to be no other outcome. And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Calvert-Lewin. Keane. Gently done. Mykolenko kept his eye on it, and he's there. Harrison. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's found support out wide. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, good-looking ball. Goes in for the header! And again! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
5 minutes to add. Bruno Fernandes. Pulisic delivers. Pickford is there to take.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Mykolenko. That's the end. Manchester United pretty much in utopia. imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We have already started here. This is one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. Gnabry. He gets big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Palmer did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
It'd be a struggle to find anyone better at what he does than Raúl Jiménez. A towering presence, but he has that technique and vision to pick out a pass, especially in the final third. That's a new aspect to his game, which is showing growing maturity.
Okay, interesting. Wilson, Kearney, Anderson. Upamecano, Osimhen might just make this. Palmer, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Kearney, well that's well seen too. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Tete. Kearney. Quarter of an hour played. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Andreas Pereira. Kearney. Nicely spread. Pulisic. A searching ball that into space. Nice ball, and he might be in here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out to the left it goes. There's the cross. Anderson getting this one clear. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Opts to... Can he finish? Oh, another save.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
No way through. Hits one! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count. Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
Good read, needed to be. And now they can spring out of defence. Decent hit! Tete. Now it's Jimenez. Now Lukic. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Quality ball. Lukic. Now it's Osimhen. Palmer! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Andreas Pereira. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Kenny. Robinson has it in a wide position. Terrific header! Pedri. Pulisic. No, he's not getting past him there. Tete concedes a free kick for that. Pulisic. It's run loose here. Upamecano. And here's Osimhen. Adama Traore. Now Lukic. Upamecano cuts it out. Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Adama Traore. Robinson.
There will be one
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Back into the middle. He's got the shot away! Oh, that wasn't far away. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Final ball. And the first half is done. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet.
That was the first
At the break, it's 0-0.
Let's hope the boys can turn it up for the second.
So there was the first half.
Manchester United ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Lukic. And it's Adama Traore. Kimmich with the foul. Osimhen. Kimmich. Pedri looking to get on the end of this.
Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve.
Now it's Pedri. Osimhen. Fulham have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Wilson. Palmer. Spread out to the left. And the keeper beats it away. Played back towards his own goal.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, just skips. He's had a shot. It's a goal. The breakthrough strike. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
After 58 minutes is number 45.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
And here's Raul.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Almost an hour gone. And they win it back again. And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Number 19, Pulisic. Coming on the field.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Osimhen is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Adama Traore. He's picked his way through. Kante powering forward here. Osimhen. He's found a way through. And the shot! Chance again? No.
Manchester United really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Number 7, Serge Gnabry. Coming on the field, number 8.
Shot could be on.
Fernandes.
Oh, he's managed to get himself
21,
offside.
Messi. Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United making another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Number 16, Rodri.
Nelson.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That is lovely. Nelson. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, sweet feet. It's a mighty effort. They've scored. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
In progress.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Iwobi.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a
Shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fulham making consecutive changes here.
Substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Sessegnon did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played back in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Mignon gets good distance on it. And he's there to retrieve it.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for...
Oh, shooting chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. No, he's not getting his way this time. Nelson. Or hit Cuenca. It's gone out for a throw-in. The final seconds now. Gets a good foot in there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Or hit Cuenca.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Big header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Rodri, Bruno Fernandes, now it's Osimhen. Osimhen! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
45.
Manchester United take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody.
match that will
Welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. And it's Salah. Soboslai. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and the bit.
Diaz is on his own. Has a go! And it's come back out to him.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
He's not got that quite right. Pulisic. Pulisic going face-to-face with his great rival.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Hernandez. Pulisic. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ball's gone out of play. Palmer. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's Gakpo. Kimmich with a definite foul there. Van Dijk. First quarter of an hour gone. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Diaz! Now, who's going to be first to this? Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Kimmich. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United.
Palmer! Messi. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Pass somewhat off target. Jones. And here's Diaz. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Jones shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Threads one in. Adams with the clearance. And the shot! 30 minutes gone. Bradley. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a good foot in there. That's played into space. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Kante gathers from the goal kick. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Soboslai looking to get on the end of this. Diaz. Adams. Palmer. Gravenberg. Bradley. Gravenberg. And Bradley. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Osimhen. It's a good run, that. Great timing. And here's Messi. Mohamed Salah. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Can turn it up for the second.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Gakpo. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Bradley. Gravenberg. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mohamed Salah. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a sharp pass. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Has a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Real chance! There's a goal! The breakthrough arrives at last! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Number 7.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Robertson. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Van Dijk. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Alisson, will they claim to that?
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
Kimmich. Szoboszlai. It's Kimmich. Palmer. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Manchester United are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That's been cut out, well played. Szoboszlai. Kimmich. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Could be danger here, and he's lost his man here. He's through and all alone. Shapes to shoot. There's a goal. And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution on the field.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Substitutions taking place.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Robertson. Oh, it's a sweet ball that. He's picked his way through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. It's an early cross. Gets his pass away. Barcola in acres of space out wide. Matheus Cunha. Van Dijk out-muscles him.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's had a hit! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Mohamed Salah fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Spread neatly. He is just caressing the ball. Who saw this coming? Manchester United have come back from the very brink. Matheus Cunha. Messi looking to run onto it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Elliott. Konate.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Diaz. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's burst through. Distributed tidily.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Diaz. Mignon can claim that.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And the number on the board is 3. Upamecano. And that's gone loose. Diaz. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Hernandez with a fine tackle.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Gakpo. Number 84, coming on the field. Number 14,
Zaire Emery attempts a clearance.
Number 66.
And that is that. Well, it's an ending that's neither one thing nor the other. A win would have been ideal, but that was not to be. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, we're effectively seeing the culmination of all the work you put in for a whole campaign. I really appreciate the fact that both sides, despite the end-of-term feeling, went at each other as if it were day one.
Hello and welcome for the first time this season on this most anticipated of days in England and beyond. It's the day English football is back, football at its most exciting, most intriguing, its most unmissable. It is the game of margins, the game of thrills. It is the league we all want to see. Red is the colour, the Osimhen! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Nicely spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well played and well cleared.
Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This is promising. And now a sudden chance to counter. Palmer! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprising.
He's gone for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Conte put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I would have to say Victor Osimhen, Peter. Africa has always produced some outstanding striking talents, and this is the man I see as the latest in that line. He's fast, he's powerful, he's very athletic, and he looks the perfect man if you want to hit on the counter-attack.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Hernandez. No goals as yet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Conte. Osimhen. West Bromwich trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to...
He gets big! Goal! Manchester United!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
The goal scorer after 23 minutes is number 45, Osimhen. Osimhen. Osimhen.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Grant, brilliantly cut out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He won't be happy with that one. Osimhen delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Gets his pass away. Big header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Palmer. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Palmer plays it short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
West Bromwich have the chance to go the other way. Bartley. Manchester United are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Half-time getting close now. And he's managed to get free. Oh, nice touch. Chance to shoot! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Mignon catches it safely.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Defending was strong and firm. Deep into stoppage time. Looking for the runner. And he's being shifted off it. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. They'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Throw it. That's good play. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now that looks a decent ball. Drilled in low. Conte. Matheus Cunha. Gnabry. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Osimhen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. The message is clear, none shall pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's a lovely, neat pass. Manchester United just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made the decision to get tighter. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Pulisic. Showing great feet there. It's a mighty effort! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
On the field, number 18,
So, third corner of the game.
Coming on to replace him is
Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Now the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Hernandez. Some really good ball movement. Matheus Cunha. Can he finish? Wallace. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Hernandez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pressing high and with purpose. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Osimhen. And he's quick to get it clear again.
substitution on the field. Number 22, Matheus Cunha. Number 19, Pulisic. Number 3, Conte. Coming on the field, number 5, Soboslai. Number 20.
There's going to be another change here. And the break in
16,
play means they can now
Rodri.
affect their change.
Substitution.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Substitution on the field. Number 45, Osimhen. Coming on the field
Hernandez.
is number 10.
Can he put it away? And yes, it's there! Two to the good. They have breathing space. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Diancana in with the challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's well spotted. Diancana could move up a gear here. Just 5 minutes left.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Kimmich. Gnabry. Bruno Fernandes. Can he finish? Diangana. That's that, the end. That is a very, very tidy start. Reason for great satisfaction, great optimism ahead of what we are sure will be a very competitive season. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?